You can use NovaSoft to modify the results of a previous test by selecting Run Test followed by the type of test you want to modify. Click the Import button in the upper right corner. You will then need to locate the test results file saved on your computer and open it. Once the results open, you can modify them just as before by clicking on a compound name and using the green line to adjust its retention time. All of the retention times here appear to be pretty well adjusted, so there is no need to change those. However, notice that the concentration of benzene is listed as 0, even though we see that it does have a small peak. This indicates that we need to lower the peak threshold until benzene is identified. We will lower it to 0.1 and recalculate. Now you can see that a concentration has been calculated for benzene and its peak has been identified with the number 1. You can use the various controls to zoom in and look closer at certain peaks. Tools that are currently activated are colored blue. If you do adjust any retention times, remember to click on Save Change before continuing. This saves the new location of the line and you can return to check it. Once you are finished with changes, click Recalculate to update the results. You can also click Update RT to save the new retention times in the system. It is also possible to adjust the integration limits and recalculate the area of a peak. As you can see, I've imported a different test to demonstrate this. Notice that this blue peak, identified as toluene by the number 2, currently has a calculated peak area of 33.39. To edit this, begin by moving the Show Bottoms toggle button so that it reads Show. Then, select the compound you want to edit. This will display 3 vertical lines, the green one to mark the peak height and 2 new ones. These are used to mark the beginning and end of a peak. You can use the blue tab to drag a line to a point on the peak. Once you have placed a line, remember to press Save Change. You can then select Recalculate, and the system will use the new integration limits you set to determine the peak area. You can see that, with the adjustment, the new peak area is 33.03. That concludes this tutorial. You should now be familiar with the tools available to modify a test.